Well, I think Democrats absolutely need to focus on derailing this appointment, because if Matt Gaetz is appointed, it will be terrible for the country and terrible for the most important law enforcement civil rights position in our country. But they need to be careful that they don't only focus on Gaetz and they look at the other appointments and pick out the other ones that are critical to our country's stability and oppose those as well. But they also need to make sure they don't just blanket oppose all of them, because then it will seem way too political and just reactionary. But that there is a report that Speaker Johnson won't release really makes you think there's something terrible in the report. So if there's nothing that's going to unfairly add information out there about this appointment, why not just put it out? Why did he resign seemingly early before he's even confirmed, if he isn't trying to hide something? It's one of those situations where if there is smoke, there is probably fire, and that report should be released for the good of the office and the good of the country.
You know, there are Republicans in the Senate who want to see this report also, Lee.
Absolutely. I think Gaetz is probably the most controversial figure that's up there. He has been a thorn in many of the Republican side. We know that he openly had a big fight with the former Speaker of the House, Kevin McCarthy. He is a big issue, and I think that Donald Trump knows that. I also think that this could be the sacrificial lamb. Just about every time there's about one of the appointees that doesn't go through. I think this is a very smart move by Donald Trump, if that's what this is, because you know what? He's out of the House, he's out of his hair, and he could be out of the spotlight for a while. I know Trump is a loyalist, so he can then pat him on the back and said, I tried, but you know what? There's just no way around it. And I think that would be a smart move.
All right, Lee Carter, Christine Quinn.
That Gaetz could be the sacrificial lamb.
I always like to leave on agreement, so appreciate that.